Hello everyone, welcome to another podcast episode number 51. My name is The Star, I am The Star Crochet, and I make and sell crochet and knit clothing and accessories for everyone. On this podcast episode, I'll talk about things like what I have been up to, any items sold, finished objects, works in progresses, new listings, and yarn labels. So what I have been up to, I've been crocheting. I've been knitting, I've been working on my cross stitch fairly slowly, but I have just like a tiny bit of a progress more completed of the cross stitch, and then otherwise I have been exercising every day. Almost every day except for one day of the weekend, but otherwise I have been exercising. I have been trying to eat healthy foods as healthy as I can, and that's what I've been up to. Of course, taking my medication, that's I have to do that every day no matter what. But anyway, I've been doing good so far with the mental illness part. I have been having a lot of good days, which is very good. And now into the items sold. I have no items sold because I did not go to the farmer's market this past weekend again because it was too cold. It was in the 20s, like 20 degrees Fahrenheit in the morning whenever I wanted to plan to go to the farmer's market, and then the temperature happened and then I was like, I can't sit out there in the freezing cold. And now I have the finished objects. So I have, I think I just have one finished object. No, I have 3 finished objects. I want to start with the sock that I completed. This is the strawberry colorway sock, and I did like a no-show type of way that I did the socks, like a low rise. And so this is like the red cuff right here, and then it goes to the heel that I did next, and then I did everything else right after that. So this is how they look. And this is my last pair of the fruits yarn that I have knitted with. And then the other works in progresses, finished objects. I gotta grab them real quick. I'll be right back, okay? Okay, I'm back. So I have the next finished object is a size 10 to 12 children's dress. And this is what it looks like right here. This is the front right here, the front ruffle. And then we go to the type of the design of the dress is a big spiral, and it looks like that on the back too. And this is the back. And so this is size 10 to 12, so 10 years to 12 years. And then the last finished object I have is a size 12 to 14. So this will fit, that's the back, here's the front. So this will fit, on average, 12-year-olds to 14-year-olds. And that's why it's called 12 to 14. And then it's pretty much taller than the previous dresses I have made because of the length that is necessary to fit the body of 12 to 14-year-olds. And then this is the back right here, the same design, same stripes, the same flare, and yeah. And then that's the remainder of the dresses right there that I have on my bed. I had everything stacked as if it were displayed in a store, a clothing store. And I had it stacked like this. There we go. Including those right there. But these are the last of the children's dresses, and I'm complete with that collection now. The next thing I have to work on, which is my next object to show you guys, not a finished object, but it is a work in progress. And the next work in progress, or the first work in progress I have to show you all, is that I am making swimsuit covers. So this is going to be the back. I am still working on it right here. As you can see, this is where I have left off at. this is going to be the back panel. I still have a whole bunch of rows to go for this back panel, and then I need to recreate the second front panel. So this is the front panel. I might need, I'm pretty sure I do, need to create more rows on this panel to make it wider. So that way it covers the front half of a woman's body or a man's body, whichever you feel you like the swimsuit cover. It's for anyone, it's unisex, of course. And so it is in the color Harmony from the Mandala Ombre yarn, worsted weight 4-weight, and that's the yarn I used on this. And as far as I am concerned when it comes to like the type of size for the swimsuit cover, it is one size. It can be for everyone. And the next work in progress I have is yet another sock. Now this sock right here is going to be a men's sock. And I am using 1-weight yarn, sock weight yarn, and I am using mandala string. There we go. And I got this from Hobby Lobby. My first ever yarn I purchased from Hobby Lobby. I plan on purchasing a lot more because I want to switch the value worsted weight that I always crochet with. I want to switch to Hobby Lobby's value worsted weight yarn to crochet with. And so anyway, this is the sock so far. I am almost at the toe. I still have a tiny bit of ways to go. I know that I need to make 9 inches from here, the end of this heel, all the way over to the end of where these needles are at, and they're not quite there yet, so I have about 30 to 40 more rows to go when it comes to knitting the foot section. And of course, when I'm done with the pair of socks, then I will sew in with a tiny needle, a small needle, one of these. I will sew in the elastic thread into all of the top row right here. And that is my next work in progress. The next and final work in progress that I have is that I made some progress with this cross stitch right here. You can see I finished the 3rd color and that I am working on the next part, which is right here, and a little bit of right here, my 4th color, and then right here. And that is where I left off on it. And if you guys would like to see the picture again, let me grab it real quick. This is what it's supposed to look like in the end. And it's very pretty. I know the glare is there. I'm trying to stop the glare. There we go. So it's like what's that, spring balcony. As you can see right here, spring. The glare. Spring balcony. And that is all of the works in progresses that I have. The new listings that I have, let me move to the side here so you can see, is the children's dresses, and that they are $35 each no matter what size it is. You can find them on my Etsy. The Etsy listing is in the description box below. And that is the one and only listing that I have. And the final part is yarn labels. I will be right back with those. I'm back. So I have only 2 yarn labels because I was working more on the knitting this past week and the cross stitch as well this past week, more than crocheting, because I'll be honest, when it comes to space for crochet items, I don't have much space left. Like what you see here in my room, I have to stuff things in this cubic shelving now, and on top of these boxes full of inventory, and then I have this whole cubic shelving right here as well. I'm having to stash my works in progresses on this cubic shelving, and then this back here is for the markets. And so it's almost market season though. I'm ready, I'm excited. But anyway, the yarn labels. The first yarn label I have is Mandala Ombre in the color Harmony. And then the second label is Mandala Ombre in the color Harmony. And that is it for today's podcast. It is short and sweet, but I figured that I would give another podcast episode because I got to keep up with the things that I work on, the projects that I work on, and I did not show the painting because I have not made any more progress on that painting yet. And when I work more on the painting, I will show you all. But that is all for today's podcast episode. If you have made it this far in the video, please subscribe to my channel, ring the notification bell so you are always notified of all the videos I make. Like this video so it helps the algorithm and it shows more people of my business, of my YouTube channel. And check out my Etsy shop, which is in the description box below. Also check out my memberships such as Ko-Fi and Patreon. They are $3.33 each, $3.33 each per website, per month, per person. And you get to have exclusive perks such as behind the scenes videos, exclusive content, bonus content, early access videos. You get to chat with me and other members, and you get to watch yarn haul videos. All of that one day, at least one day in advance before I post it public here on YouTube. And you also get a member shout out after every YouTube video at the end of every video I make. Also check out my social medias such as TikTok. I also have Lemonade. Also check out Instagram, Facebook, Threads, X. And thank you for watching, everyone. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!